Mami, me tienes buqueado, sí. Si fuera la Uru me tuviese parqueado, dando vueltas por el condado, contigo siempre arrebatado.
Tú no eres mi señora, pero toma 5,000, gástalo en Sephora. Dibujón ya no compra en Pandora, tomo piercing a los hombres perfora. Hace tiempo le rompieron el cora. Estudiosa, puesta para ser doctora, pero le gustan los títeres huirleando motora. Yo estoy pa' ti, la 24 horas.
Baby, a ti no me pongo, y siempre te lo pongo. Y si tú me tiras, vamos a nadar en lo hondo. Si por mí te lo pongo, de septiembre hasta agosto.
Y mis 5 años lo que digan tu amiga, ya me enteré. Se nota cuando me ves, ahí donde me has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. Dime qué quieres beber, que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros quién va a hablar, si no, no te vamos a ver. Me enteré. Se nota cuando me ves, ahí donde me has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. Dime qué quieres beber, que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros quién va a hablar, si no, no te vamos a ver.
Era mi reina, ahora es mi diosa, hace lucir a las demás como envidiosa. Peli negra y peligrosa, al seducirla ella se me pone nerviosa. Le gusta hacerlo, esa corrida no reposa. Si le falla y el corazón te lo destrozó. Si la quieren tener, no se va a poder, porque ya pa' mí se va a poner. Contigo nadie se va a contener. Te quiero comer sin detenerme. Verme la cartera, mami, dile que tú no eres cualquiera. Van a cogerle envidia si se enteran. Y por culpa mía no está soltera. Era mi reina, ahora es mi diosa. Ya se lucila las demás como envidiosa. Peli negra, peligrosa, el seducirla ya se me pone nerviosa. Baby, ya yo me enteré, se nota cuando me ve. Ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. Dime qué quieres beber, es que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros, ¿quién va a hablar si no nos dejamos ver?
Yo sé dolce, sé vulgar y cuando te lo quito, después de los paris, las copas de vino, las libras de mari, estás bien suelta, yo de safari, tú me ves el culo fenomenal, voy a devorarte como animal, si no te has venido yo te voy a esperar, en mi cama y lo voy a celebrar.
Baby, a ti no me pongo, y siempre te lo pongo, y si tú me tiras, vamos a nadar en lo hondo,
Si por mí te lo pongo, de septiembre hasta agosto, en mis rincones, lo que digan tu amiga, ya me enteré, se nota cuando me ve, ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré, dime qué quieres beber, que tú eres mi bebé, y de nosotros quién va a hablar, si no nos dejamos ver. Ya me enteré, se nota cuando me ve, ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré, dime qué quieres beber, que tú eres mi bebé, y de nosotros quién va a hablar, si no nos dejamos ver. Ya yo me enteré.
Mami, me tienes buqueado, sí, si fuera la Uru me tuviese parqueado, dando vueltas por el condado, contigo siempre arrebatado.
Tú no eres mi señora, pero toma 5,000, gastalo en Sephora. Liputón ya no compra en Pandora, tomo piercing a los hombres perfora. Hace tiempo le rompieron el cora. Estudiosa, puesta para ser doctora, pero le gustan los títeres huirleando motora. Yo estoy pa' ti las 24 horas.
Baby, a ti no me pongo, y siempre te lo pongo, y si tú me tiras, vamos a nadar en lo hondo, si por mí te lo pongo, de septiembre hasta agosto.
En mis rincones, lo que digan tu amiga, ya me enteré, se nota cuando me ve, ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré, dime qué quieres beber, que tú eres mi bebé, y de nosotros quién va a hablar, si no nos dejamos ver. Ya me enteré, se nota cuando me ve, ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré, dime qué quieres beber, que tú eres mi bebé, y de nosotros quién va a hablar, si no nos dejamos ver. Ya yo me enteré. Ya yo me enteré.
Aunque no pueda, tengo la curiosidad. Aunque no pretendo quedarme, me da un poco de ansiedad. Y es que en la vida todo se puede, esté bien o esté mal. Pero podré vivir con la culpa de que al menos una vez más te volví a probar. Tu boca no pierde sabor a caramelo. Como será más que igual. Tú eres mi bandolera, yo soy tu bandolero. Te volví a probar. Tu boca no pierde sabor a caramelo. Como será más que igual.
Let's go, let's go. John Massan in the house. Yeah, buddy. What's up? How's everybody doing? Analysis, 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 paralysis. Analysis paralysis. All the markets to the moon. Tremenda batalla, man. What a battle between Bulls and Bears right now. Woohoo. And I think the Bulls have the edge. Look at that freaking structure that I spoke about on Thursday. Look at it hit and go right there. Boom. It's the only reason why I didn't go all in cash right there. We drew this a while back. The only reason. Because it violated the 50. It violated the 200. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Unreal. What's been going on, man? Yeah. Hey, I better be lucky than good. I'd rather be lucky than good. Well, that's pretty good luck right there to the penny, man. What is this right here? What is this? 387.41, right? What's the low? 387.26. I missed it by a few pennies. This stuff works, man. It works. Virgin Galactic. Trying to be SpaceX, trying to be Elon Musk. Yeah. Dogs are here. We are dual streaming in YouTube and Twitch, both. Let's see how it goes. Boy, this thing took a tank. Wow. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I said don't own it. Don't own it below this level. What happened? See ya. Well, I wouldn't own it below that level. It's the other one that I looked at. Which is crazy because when you look at this Charles Schwab, right? This is it's like investment bankers, right? Been doing pretty good lately, and all of a sudden, bottom fell out of this one. Happens. What's up, Blue? Welcome back, man. I mean, all of these stocks in the in this space are doing pretty decent. So, look at like Interactive Brokers. I mean, come out of here so you can see what I'm talking about. I mean, it's trading at near all-time highs, right? Well, yearly high, right? Interactive Brokers. Another one's Stone. Yeah, StoneX. Right? Same group. Ameriprise Financial. So, what happened with Charles Schwab is concerning. Right? Yeah, likewise, man. Good to see you. Oompa Loompa, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Looking at these financials in the investment banks. What's another one in here? What's that place from Tampa, Florida? Raymond James. Are they still around? RJF. Big volume here ahead of the earnings. Interesting. Look at that volume. Interesting.
tomándose un café. Apenas me desperté y al mirarte recordé.
Steel Producers are back at it again. Yeah. When you look at Steel Dynamics, STLD is it? Yeah. Got earnings coming up here. 26. Riding the 50-day. 50 SMA. Nucor is another one in the same space. Right? Started to add to the in the Discord, started to add some issues, slowly but surely growing that on the long side for your review and pleasure. Immunocore, I like this stock, but who cares? I like the price. Riding that 50 right now. Let me show you what other stocks are doing, because I did some research on this space. That one's on the Discord right there as a watch. Riding the 50 SMA right now. This is like medical, biomed, biotech, you know. But just to show you, I mean, the method to the madness, right? Find out a space that's performing well, and then look at the leaders within, right? Just to show you what this space is doing. Stocks like CPRX. Look at this. Vertex, VRTX. Right? They're all riding that 50 SMA. GemMab, right? Everybody knows GemMab. Biomarin. Harmony. That one not so well. VRDN. Right? Viridian Therapeutics. Same space. Yeah, that computer software group that GNS is in, things gotten beaten up, boy. But I mean, to be fair, everything this year has been beaten up. Since last year. And this is this is in the media space. Internet media, right? been rough in there. It's another company. It's been a rough go. Microsoft has earnings next week. Well, I'm sure they've adjusted down already because sales have been dismal, man. Have been decreasing. I mean, they've still been positive, but you're talking like 20s, teens, and decreasing sales quarter over quarter for the last 7 quarters on Microsoft. So I'm sure they've guided down, right? Lowered guidance. Same could be said for the EPS estimates on that. Let's look at it real quick. MSFT. Yeah, and the price shows it, right? Look at that, right at the 200, guys. Look at that. How important is that level? Actually, you had a death crosser here with a 50 crossed under the 200, and it was sayonara. Never really recovered. Look at that, bang! Look at that. Are these averages important or what? I mean, I'm not telling you. I'm showing it to you. Jeez. Look at this. Right up against the 50. Right up against the 50. Look at this. Get above it. Short-lived. Bang. And now it's trading right at that 50 SMA. Should be interesting. They're going to report at 4:30 after the market close. Interesting. Just been so beaten up. What's the other one in this group? Adobe, ADBE. I mean, hello. It's just a rough go for these stocks right now, man. Tesla. I haven't looked at Tesla in forever. Actually, that's a lie. I looked at the. No wonder why. Oh Lord! Look at this volume on the way down, guys. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look at this. On the way down. That's institution selling. Or Elon Musk. And then on the way up, what do? Right? Interesting, right? Interesting what's going on with Tesla. Just markets, man. Just markets. Would you enter PERT? MSFT is confused. Sure. Sure. Best guess, right? Not bullish, I tell you that. I think I know what you meant, though. It is Elon, probably, right? Yeah, I mean Microsoft, right? Look, I have an Xbox. What a machine, right? And it's been leading, you know, Xbox One. I mean, that's a major, major bread for those guys. Major bread. So, I mean, as long as kids keep buying video games, that should keep going. Right? I mean, that's a big, big, big machine, man. Generates a lot of cash flow. A lot of subscriptions in there and stuff, you know, with gaming. And I don't know for sure, but I seriously doubt that Microsoft is making most of their money from other software. Seriously doubt it. I think probably gaming is probably number one. Just my wild guess. Who doesn't have an Xbox, right? Everybody has an Xbox. Yeah, Meta is... Oh, gosh. Jeez. Ugh. That's got earnings too, Blue. Look at the volume on this thing. Oh, my gosh. It's like... clear. I mean, holy gravy. February 1st. These guys have problems, man. Wow. Decreasing earnings and sales quarter over quarter for the last 7 quarters. I wouldn't touch this even if you gave me the money. Not yet, at least. If I got up above this 200, I might think about it, but there's just so many more things out there to go to. I mean, it's just blah. Google laid off some people, didn't they? To the tone of they announced a layoff of 12,000 and the stock goes up. Look at the volume. Guess made up some cash there. Did they? I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I mean it's not anything great, right? When you keep it in the big scheme of things, I mean, big scope of things, right? I mean, okay. Also decreasing this whole internet space, man. Decreasing earnings and sales across the board. I mean, it's something to watch, right? The last 5 to 6 quarters just decreasing, man. It's not the strength that you want to look for when you're going long, right? Fundamentally wise, it's just awful. Just awful. Awful. This is crazy. I mean, maybe it's the holidays. I don't know that we just went through, but I'm seeing a lot of activity in the retail space, right? Stocks like Dillard's. Look at this. Macy's. Not so much, but still riding. Yeah, I've been saying that, Blue, for quite some time about Meta. Um, it's a major investment. You know, I think I spoke to you guys about this on another stream, but I bought my son that Oculus, which is a machine that you wear in your head. It is so uncomfortable. Oh, so you can only wear that for so long. So they have to improve that, and I'm sure that doesn't. It's not cheap. I mean, they just rolled it out. I think it's uncomfortable, but you know, to each his own. And he played with it. He played with it for about 2 or 3 months, right? And now it's collecting dust for the last several months. So if kids are doing that, right? And this is supposed to be another gateway to better gaming and all of this stuff, man, I think that's why you're seeing what you're seeing with Meta. I mean, it's a lot of investment in that idea. And this is the end result, right? This is when I got on the Oculus, like right around here. When it came out. And just yeah, it's really cool though. I'm sitting there in a bowling alley with all these other people. It's kind of cool. I'm like waving at them. I'm like dancing. I'm like, and you can see your little guy dancing. And when you start dancing, they look at you and they start dancing too. You start going like this. They start going like, it's like another person. It's kind of neat. But like I said, you know, 2 months and he put it down. It's collecting dust. Are they still the world's largest retailer, Walmart? I like Price Smart better. Same space. Right? Major discount chain, right? That's not it. PSMT. There's Price Smart. We played it way back here. Look at that push right there. That was a quick $5. Well, here it is right now. So I like where it's at. Just got through earnings, right? Or is that a, yeah. So the street liked it. Trading above the 50 and the 200. That's Price Smart. You also got Costco in there, right? Look at that, man. Right off a trend line that I drew way back. When did I draw this? Back here. The low end of this channel. Look at it bounce off of there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. And just recently, 2 days ago, right there. And right there. Gotta get above that 15,200. Oh, man. Unless you're day trading. I mean, that's another one. Target in here. In this group. TGT. Looks kind of like the same, doesn't it? Yeah, I saw that. The Beat Saber, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? Apple's gonna release one? Well, they know a little bit about comfort and style. I mean, I was in the market for, the earbuds, and I went and I bought like a couple. I bought a Sony, the best one that Sony has, and it was so uncomfortable. I felt like my ear was gonna blow up after wearing them for like 15, 20 minutes. And then I bought another one there, but another one. I was like, you know what? Let me go back to the Apple Pro earbud Pros. The latest one they have, and man, they just feel so good. Where are they? I don't know where. But anyways, it's just like, man, they just got it down when it comes to comfort and style. They're really good at that. Really, really good at that. Yeah, user experience. Thank you. Yes, AirPod Pro. Yeah, those things. I always get them confused. Whatever. But yeah, the latest ones, the white ones with the dual mics and all that stuff, and the I tell you, the noise cancellation is just incredible, unreal. And then the noise amplification is also good too, right? You can almost hear the people that are eating next to you. It's like but yeah, it's incredible machinery. I mean, it's really nice. Yeah, no, they're incredible. Everybody in tech world, man, internet world, man, they're just struggling, man. Even Apple's struggling, man. Right? Oh yeah, yeah. It's in no man's land, bro. No man's land. Woo. The struggle is real. And you get below these averages, guys. Once you get below these SMAs, man, the 15 to 200, just all the fun starts to happen. Look at that. Ugh. Bang. It's like you can almost play a short just off of those, depending on what the SPY is doing. I mean, it's just, here it is right now at the 50 again. There's some structure there. Let's see what happens. Stupid fib off. Yeah, the wireless earphone. Yep, for sure, man. There's a trade-off, right? Like the iPhone, right? It's not open source. You can't put everything that you want in it, all this nonsense. But man, you get these phones that are, their hardware, it's just, you can't compare the hardware out there. I mean, and I've gone back to Android, and I just, like a year, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm going back. You just click a button, everything's fixed, right? On an iPhone, it's like boom, boom, boom. The trade-off is that, yeah, you can only use what they got, but you know what? It's not a bad trade-off. I mean, I want my phone to work, and the Android phones that are out there, they just can't. I don't know. My experience has been, it's not even close. Man, it's efficient, right? And when you're in business and you're dealing with things, I mean, you want efficiency, man. I'm glad that they finally put on the Apple Maps. They finally put multiple destinations. You can actually build a route now. If you want to go to like 6 places, you can go boop, 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 and then you can rearrange them and everything. They just rolled that out with the last update. I'm like, dude, it's about time, man. Before that, I was using Google Maps, but now it's like, yeah. Because I do a lot of traveling with my job, you know, project managing, going from here to there to all these different job sites. And I mean, it's like, I'm thinking to myself, and I like their maps better, but I couldn't do like a whole route with multiple stops. Now you can. It's really cool. They didn't have that. They did not. No. Google Maps has had it forever, but Apple Maps, no. They just rolled it out, and maybe I want to say it's the last update or the one before, but I think it's the last one. And I was like super excited. I'm like, cool, because I mean, I'd rather use Apple Maps. Yeah, well, I'm glad they did, because did a good job on it too. And you can click and drag which one you want to go first or last. You can arrange them, right, depending on, you know, what you want your route to be. It's really neat. Yeah, they didn't have that forever. I used to be like, guys, get with the program. Just like the reminders, like if I do set a reminder in 1 minute to go to Twitch. See what it does. Go to Twitch. Set a reminder in 1 minute to take my socks. Oh, wait. Set a reminder in 1 minute to go test. Right? So today at 6:58. Okay? Now, here's that's Apple reminders, right? So it should give me a reminder here in a second. And here's another thing they need to do, which I cannot believe they haven't done this yet, right? Now watch them prove me wrong. Maybe they fixed this on the last update too. You used to be able to, actually, I don't think they ever had that. When you snooze it, you can only snooze it for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour. Why don't you let me snooze it for like 2 or 3 minutes, right? 5 minutes, 7 minutes, right? Like, it should be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, there it is. Go test, right? So if the banner's up there, see, remind me in the morning, remind me tomorrow, remind me next weekend, remind me in an hour, right? You can click on it and this menu drops down. Mark as completed, remind me in an hour, remind me in the morning, remind me tomorrow, remind me next weekend. It's like, dude, just usually people that have reminders don't want to be reminded, right? It's probably something that you got to get done, and for some reason you're doing something and you're going to get back to it. Make it 5, 10, 15 minutes to, 5-minute increment selection, or maybe even 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then an hour, 2 hours, right? 3 hours. But you don't snooze a reminder for a day or two, not more than a day, right? Because you got to do it. Whatever it is that you remind, you got to do it. Just little things like that, man. Oh, there's an upgrade. I'll have to play with that. Maybe they added it. Maybe they added it. Let me do another one for 701 and try to do something here. I mean, just the ease of use is not very easy. Real, what's up? How are you, love? Where did you go? Alright, where's my reminder? I set it for 701. Set a reminder in 30 seconds. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Never mind.
What do you want to be?
I don't want to be. Alright, so I should be able to click on this banner. See, this is crazy. Marcus completed. Remind me in an hour. Remind me in the morning. Remind me tomorrow. Remind me next weekend. What? Why can't I choose the next 5 minutes? Let's just say I'm in the bathroom doing a number 2 and I can get to what I need to get to, but I know I can get to it in like 15 minutes, right? Like, that should be an option, guys. Hello? Seriously right now? Oh my gosh. It's like 1 hour. That's really bad. I'm sorry. That should be 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. That's it. I mean, a reminder is because you got to get it done. And, you know, if you want to adjust it to remind you in a week, then, you know, I'm doing a number 2, man. I can't get to it right now, but remind me in an hour, remind me in 30 minutes, remind me in 10 minutes, and I'll address it then. But don't make me remind in an hour. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in an hour. Really? Come on, guys. Get it together, man. Get it together, man. Come on. That's been like that forever. So I have to go out there and get all these different apps to do reminders for 5, 10, that I can snooze for 5, 10 minutes, 20. But, you know, that's a pain in the rear end. I'd rather just tell Siri and Siri do it, right? Know what I mean? If you guys get an iPhone, try it. It's crazy. What's up, Numerous? What support? Oh, you're talking about Spy? Got everybody on Spy, baby. Let's go. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's take a look at it. So, on the Discord, I don't know if you're a member of the Discord, but I've been chiming in there a little bit more now. I talked about, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I talked about this, I think it was Wednesday. And sure enough, this structure right here, this support structure, and the only reason why I didn't go all in cash was because remember, under the 50, under the 200, right? Big no-no. But the only reason I stayed with the 25% equity, I think I'm 25% right now. Let me see what it is. I'm looking in here, overall market health. Yeah, long stocks 50%, cash 50%. The only reason why I didn't go completely, and that was on the 20th, right? At 2:04 a.m. on the 20th. So Friday. This is what I wrote. Just like I shared on the last update, things can change quickly, especially when this market has all the reasons built in, inflation, etc. Oh no, that was on the 20th, excuse me. 12/20, December 20th. Let's fast forward. Okay, so on the 17th, right here on the 17th, right? SPY trading at both pivotal averages, the 50 and the 200 SMA, are now support for another leg up, and it's time to get more bullish. There are many reasons out there that say otherwise, but as I have said for years, price action is the #1 indicator. Price contains all the reasons wrapped up in a nice little bow, and it's all encompassing. Price action is confirming to me, and that is all I need to hear. In the coming days, I will be adding long stocks. I'll be adding stocks to the long watch list for your study. So I did long 75%, cash 25%, no shorting, right? No shorting. That was on this day right here, right? And I'm thinking to myself, we're going to get another leg up, right? Well, the very next day, we do this on the 18th, right? So yesterday, just 2 days after last update, right? Things are changing again. This is the type of market we find ourselves in. There's clearly a battle between the bulls and the bears, and it's not clear who is winning. The SPY has closed below the simple moving averages, and I cannot turn a blind eye. The only reason I am 50-50 is because I'm watching support structure level at 387.41. I was talking about this right here, right? So this move to the downside happened so quickly, it doesn't feel like it has more, but make no mistake about it, I closed below 387.41, and I will be raising more cash. Now let's let the market do its thing. So it's 50-50, you know, but I closed below this here, and I'm singing a different tune. Now everything is so tight in here, which is nice, right? It's so tight in here, and I love the fact that the 50 is about to get above the 200, hopefully, right, for the bulls. But I mean, this is a very controversial picture. I mean, so many things can happen here, but for right now, it's like a 50-50 situation for me, right? I'm playing with 50% of my money. I'm not going crazy, but I just can't. When the SPY does this, volume was pretty decent, right? Came off of this level, structure level that we drew away on back, real nice. So, you know, but it's not like all gung-ho. It's like all in, I'm all in, 100% start. No, because we see where that's gotten us, right? If, you know, even here, when it closed above the averages, I was still 75% stock, still with 25% cash when we were trading well above it right here on the 17th, right? So it's you're weeding yourself out, weeding yourself in out of position, right? I mean, it's not ever all or none, right? Pay attention to the chat here. So maybe it does, you know, maybe it does continue. But I like to see it get above this 50 SMA. Excuse me, 200 SMA. To get more bullish, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know, wait for that major move. Maybe we get it, maybe we don't. But, I mean, we don't have to know, right? We don't have to guess. We just be the market, let the market dictate. We don't get ahead of it, right? We don't get ahead of it. And right now, this is a battle between bulls and bears right here. This is a major battle going on, right? So something's going to happen. I guarantee you of that. And as you know, anytime these averages come together like this, when they squeeze, I call this squeezing. When you have averages doing this and squeezing, yeah, something's about to happen. I mean, let me see if we can go back and see when we had a situation like that. See how here they squeezed and then we had a major move down. You see that? Because it's just that decisiveness, right? That's when you start getting the market is out of balance, right? Here's when the 50 got above the 200, and it was like, and when it spaced out, look what happened, right? Look at that. So, I mean, whenever you have them come together like this, usually funky stuff starts to happen. This is what I want to get to, man. It's like this. Dink, 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 dink. Look at that. Beautiful. But anyways, we just have to wait and see. I mean, but for right now, for me, it's 50-50. That's my overall take on sentiment. So we could go one way or the other. That's where we're at right now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, SPX, yeah. For sure. I wouldn't say we're in a full-blown bear. I think we're out of the bear for now. But like I said, that can change. Like, look, I updated my freaking the market sentiment, the overall market health section of the Discord. Within days, within a couple of days, I had to change my position, and that's okay. You know, there will come a time where that doesn't change for a while. And the people that have been here for a while, they've seen it, where I've stayed bearish throughout the whole year of 2022. And I mean, what happened? What happened in 2022, right? I mean, right? There was places where I changed my position, probably here a little bit, probably here a little bit, but, you know, nothing like I'm going all balls in. I mean, there's no. I mean, that's just an awful year, 2022. Compared to this. I mean, that's 2021. Right? Here's 2022. You know? I mean, never getting ahead of it, man. Never getting ahead of it. And right now, we're starting to squeeze. So something's going to happen, no doubt. And it's going to be probably a major move, either to the upside or the downside for sure. Yeah, numerous. I agree with you. Like I said, I'm 50% stocks, 50% cash. I haven't been shorting. Since, I mean, probably back here since January 10th. Yes, I agree, Real, for now. Yeah, no, VIX can be very telling. Yeah. Yeah, the ranges, and that's what you get when you get these battles, right? Look at this nonsense. This is what I call wedging. I mean, it's like wham, wham. I mean, it doesn't look like this, right? It's not like this. It's not like that. It's just, you know, calm moves to the upside, right? There's really nothing crazy going on. But when you come to this year or near term, I mean, look at all this. It's like boom, boom. These huge, you know, price moves, right? But still, overall, it's a 50-50 market. Anything can happen. And until it happens, I'm just like, you know what? That's fine. Mucho volumen, sí. Yeah. Lots of volume. Tell you what I see right away. I mean, it's just like a freaking eyesore. Watch this. Freaking right away. I just looked at it. That's what I see right away. Boom. And you see the average is squeezing again, right? So yeah, Ticos. I mean that's just stuck out like a sore thumb. That's SPX. Actually, you can come back here and do it. And it's nice because it's right at the 50. Well, I can't use the 50 and 200 on the weekly. You got to use it on the daily. But I mean, here we are, right? There's the mother right there, baby. Anybody looking at any particular stocks right now that you would like to share? Let's look at some issues, man. Yeah, I believe it, real. It's blah. Blah. It's like, man. It's like there's this war and you're just waiting for the smoke to clear, right? Show me a clear pathway. I just don't see it yet. I'm starting to, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah. Meta looks like it wants to run. We just looked at Meta. Let's look at it again. I just don't want. Yeah. Here, let's do the exercise. See if we can come up with any good structure. Let's start. Remember we did this one time where I just pick extreme highs and lows, right? Price lines. So let's do that, right? There's one right there. One right there. Right there. There's 2 points hitting together. Look at that, guys. Look at that. All right, so and then let's go to a daily. We do it on the weekly, carries over, right? Go on a daily. Let's do it again. There's one right there. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, it's like, you know, the problem with Meta, it's been so beaten up, right? And it's clear skies pretty much for the most part. Right? That coincides with the 50, right? With the 200. So, I mean, this is the kind of action that we can expect. It's just in no man's land, man. It's like a bottom-dwelling fish. They have a lot riding, man, on different technology, new technology. And it's like I'm reminded of this show Shark Tank, right? Unproven concepts. I mean, we were just talking about that earlier. It can be, yeah. It could be the comeback of the century because, I mean, why wouldn't it be, right? Any stock that looks like this that comes back would be the comeback of the century. I mean, is Peloton still around? Oh my god. Oh. Wow, look at that low. 666. Oh Lord. Good gravy. You gotta be kidding me, man. Look at this dog. Oh my gosh. Oh man. You're watching SQ? We watched this a long time ago. Look, I have notes up here. Wow, what is that right there? Why is this thing not moving? A long time ago. Got out of that range, man. What happened? Boom. Wow. Got that there. Really, that you know, we're over the 15, over the 200 again. See, everything changes when we get this 50 to cross over the 200, right? Get that golden cross, and then everything really starts to gain gusto. I mean, but we're a ways away from that. But hey, look, it's trading above that average now, so. I want to see what other stocks are doing in this space. Give me 1 second. I got some notes here on this one because I know I have it because we were looking at it before. I saw those notes on there. Yeah, this was credit card payments. This was with PayPal and all that, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's like merchant services. There's MasterCard. They do a lot of merchant. They do a lot of payment processing outside of their credit card business. So that's looking bullish, right? They're in the same space, I would say. This is another little company. Shift4 Payments, I would say, is one of the up and coming stars of this space right here. Right, look at that. i3 is another one. What's triple I? Same thing. They do the same work as Square. Square is a little device that you plug into your phone, right? And you can slide the credit card. I'm pretty sure that's the one. I mean, I do watch the dollar more than anything, just for, they do affect, the dollar price does affect stocks, believe it or not. Yeah, but, I think I got to go to another software to do that. Yeah. It's a different, the US dollars, yeah, USD. It always gives me trouble when I try to do currency. I don't know why. That's a semiconductor, right? Yeah. What the hell? A semiconductor. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? There's the dollar versus Japan. Dollar yen. Not looking too hot. Yeah, numerous. Stocks are also people, yeah. Yeah, SQ had a big drop, yeah. But let's be fair, right? We just looked at the SPY chart for 2022, and like, really, like I told you before, 3 out of 4 stocks are going to move in the general direction of the SPY, right? So what do you expect? I mean, it's just going to happen, right? I mean, we can look at that, right? To be fair, give me 1 second here. We can look at that, and we could do this, right? That's a SPY. I mean, thank you. Yeah, I was trying to remember Dollar Dixie. I knew that. It's in my watch list. I should have just gone there. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. So as the dollar sells off, generally speaking, people move into riskier assets. Generally speaking. Right? But the dollar has really taken a beating, huh? Holy gravy. Oof. Wow. No bueno. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, buddy. Been doing that like this for years, man. And you get better at it as you do it more and more. You can just see it, right? You start seeing things. Like right there. That would be the next stop. Right there. But I mean, we don't want to see the dollar down here, dude. We're going to be looking at a totally different economy if that happens. A totally different world. It won't be good, I would say. What's gold? What's oil doing? Let me see. OIH. Yeah, still going, man. Still pumping. Look at that. Nothing's going to change, man, until this thing starts to come down. It's just going to be a battle. especially for the economy, right? Yeah, yeah. Soft landing, yeah. Exactly. Well, you want to see markets base out, right? And that works for both. Markets are on an upside trend or a downside trend. You don't want to see wedges. You don't want to see these crazy wedges, right? You want to see a nice gradual move to the upside. But markets, regularly don't behave that way. But sometimes they just get all out of whack. I mean, and that's when I start calling shenanigans, and that's when you just sit on your hands, because you have to be so good to win at that game. And as a swing to long-term trader that I am, you'll get killed. I mean, you'll get killed. Over the years, I've never been that good, and that's okay with me. I mean, because once the market turns and it gets into balance and it starts working more with more probability, then that's where I see most of my success. But when markets are in a battle like they are right now, I mean, it's just tough, man. It's really tough. I mean, this is just like something's gonna happen. I'm telling you right here and now, in the next week or two for sure. Yeah, I can tell by your commentary that you go or time frames. Every now and then, very little. I'll go out there and scalp the SPY, but the size that you have to put in, but it's not my bread. I mean, my bread has always been, swing to long term. I don't like getting caught up in all that mess, intraday mess. Although I think I'm pretty good at it, I just don't do it enough. Partly because I have a regular job and I still go to work, and in order to be good at that, you have to be sitting. I mean, it's better, right? You can still do it on a mobile or a laptop, but I mean, there's so many things that I look at when I go intraday. I mean, I'm looking at other things other than the SPY. I mean, I'm looking at up down volume. I'm looking at advancers versus decliners. I'm looking at the VIXI. I'm looking at, you need multiple screens, and when you look a little deeper like that, you get a better gauge of overall market activity on an intraday basis. Another thing that I look at is the New York Stock Exchange tick. I mean, there's a lot of different things that I like to look at when I'm doing that intraday business. But I won't tell you that I haven't done it. I mean, I still do it, but not as much. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the VIXI can be very telling, especially intraday. Not so much for an intermediate to long-term trader. I mean, the investor, it doesn't really. It can, but not as much, right? Not as much as an intraday player, for sure. Yeah. What kind of stocks are you scalping, Numerous? Okay, real. Good to see you. Be well. Oh, geez, you're trading news. Ballsy. When did you trade VRO? That's VIX options, right? Yeah, I'm not touching that. Hey, man, many ways to skin a cat, right? But after you do this for so long, man, it's like you just stick to what works, right, for you, right? Well, usually gold is a flight to safety, right? Usually that's the common belief. I mean, this thing's on a tear. Holy gravy. For sure, you're right, Numerous. Look at that. Holy moly. What's silver doing? Yeah, that's not necessarily bearish either. Mm-mm-mm. Unreal. Yeah. You numerous. Do you know? God, I miss Shinigagi. I forget his name. I call him Shin. Everybody calls him Shin on Twitch. I haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing well. Miss that dude. That's a good dude right there. But you will love talking to him because he's all about options. Shinny, yeah. I haven't seen Shinny in a while. Where has he been? Hey, if anybody has Prime and you haven't used your subs, man, hook me up. Or hit me up with a follow if you haven't followed. If you're getting value from being here. Helps the algorithm, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I miss that dude, man. Like that guy. Let me see if he's out there. Let me reach out to him on Discord. Because you would like talking to him. He's awesome. He's more of an intraday player. Yeah, Blue, remember Shin? Yeah, he's a good guy, man. Good guy. Where you at, Shin? Street alerts. I haven't seen Street in a while, too. Yeah, it's all proportionate, right? You know, the dollar going down, the markets, the equity markets doing what they're doing, major confusion. It's a 50-50 toss-up. Gold going up and dollar going down. And the oil still trading at all-time highs. Not a good recipe, man. I don't like it. I don't like that whole makeup at all. No, sir. But we won't get ahead of it. We'll let the market say what's up. Last time Street put anything on Discord was July of last year. Wow. Interesting. Wow, Kansas City defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars. Even I think my home got hurt. Doesn't matter. Wow. Unreal. Wow. Shin just disappeared, man. He's not even on Discord. Wow. Interesting. Hope he's okay. Let's see. I think I have his phone number actually. We used to go back and forth a lot. Yeah, we were going over the finance earlier. And I actually put Charles Schwab on the watch list. And then it had earnings and it did this. It held this structure here, but we were looking at others in the same space. Let me pull those up real quick. Like, you know, and this is more investment banks, right? Like Interactive Brokers, IBKR. I mean, StoneX, we looked at StoneX. Ameriprise Financial. I mean, they're not exactly bearish. Oh, Schwab bought TOS? Are you serious? Did not know that. Holy gravy. Interesting. Did they buy? Well, wait. What? Wait a second. When did that happen? And what's part of the deal? Wow, that's holy gravy. Really? Interesting. They just buy the software? I mean, they attempted this back in 2020. Wow, this is weird. I mean, any of my statements or anything, I've never ever seen anything printed with the Schwab logo on it. And I've been with these guys since whether they were Ameritrade. They weren't even TD Ameritrade. Like 22 years I've been with these guys. It's crazy. It's taken that long? Holy gravy. Yeah, I believe it. I'm looking at it. That's news to me, man. Yeah, it would have to be because I mean just to although Thinkorswim is a web-based platform really with monster capability. It could probably pull data from just about any broker house, right? Any clearing firm that's clearing your account. I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal. But definitely it'd probably be one of the biggest software mergers probably in history. I mean, that's a massive move. No wonder it's taken so long, right? Numerous? No wonder. Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, I always laugh when companies, I'm not talking about this right now, but when companies buy another company because they see value in what they're doing, and then they go in there and they change everything. I'm like, really? It's like, what are you doing, man? Just enjoy the market share, right? Like, you see it all the time. Specifically in like, oh gosh, it's just, sometimes it's just a market share, right? They just want to gain market share. But it's like if it's working, don't fix what's not broke. I mean, it ruined everything. I remember way on back before I even got into stocks and became an equities trader and all that. I mean, I used to work for a hotel out in Disney, and it was privately owned. This Swiss guy and this German guy owned it, and Wyndham Resorts kept bugging them about selling. I mean, it's a prime property. It's beautiful. 4-star, 4-diamond, right? They have a spa and everything. And they kept bugging them, and kept sending emails and stuff. And they finally said, you know what? Send me a letterhead and I'll take you seriously. And they did. Asking for an offer. Make us an offer. And just to get them off their rear end, just to get them off, they said, you know what? Let's make them a ridiculous offer. It was in upwards of $300 million for this property, and they took it the very following Monday. They took that hotel, and they just ruined it. It's just, oh my gosh, all the quality people that were there. I mean, completely ruined it, man. I think Hilton owns it now. It's just, I see it all the time. I'm like, why do you want to buy an asset that's working? Well, I just answered that. Just market share. You want the market share. That's fine. I don't think I've ever seen a merger take this long, though. Numerous. It's quite breathtaking. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. That's why it caught me by surprise. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, it's like, what? I mean, this thing's been going on in the background for years. It's like, holy moly. Unreal. Unbelievable. Thank you for sharing that. It's just fell from the tree from daydreaming. It's like, Yeah, neither am I. Right? It's such a behemoth move that I'm sure they'll do everything, and it'll be slow moving, and we'll see it. We'll just see it. You know. I thought I thought Chicago Board of Options Exchange already had something like that. Google that, man, because I think they have that offered already. It wouldn't even be worth you building anything. I mean, it's probably the cost of doing it. It's not even worth it. I'm pretty sure they have a couple of different ventures that handle that now. Just go to cboe.com and look in there, because I'm pretty sure they have direct stuff in there. Oh, you know what? I think you have to be licensed. I think you have to be licensed, if I recall, but don't quote me on that. You gotta have a 7 and a 55, I think. Is it a 55? I can't remember the licenses anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 55. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Guys, man, I gotta bounce. Numerous, man. Thanks for being a part, man. Really appreciate it. I don't know if you're a part of my Discord, but jump in there. I have a general chat section. You can jump in anytime you want, man. Really enjoyed the conversation. Blue, if you're still around, bro. Good to see you. So we gotta find Shin and we gotta find Street Alerts, man. I haven't seen those guys in a while. Hopefully everybody's okay. But love you guys being here, man. Bring some friends next time. It's a good chat, man, for sure. We'll catch you on the next one, okay? Peace out.